Hello there guys, I hope you are doing well. Today we are going to make a video on the follow-up of the iOS 11.4 Beta 6 on this iPhone 8 as well, as you can see on the side, an iPad Air first generation. So a new device and about a 4-year or 5-year-old device. So let's go ahead and see the build number. I already told you this on the first video. So the build number, it's the 15F5079A. So this is the build number for this release. And let's go ahead to the main thing that I always like to see, battery. Now the battery is pretty good on this device, almost the same as iOS 11.3.1. So I have, with 20% of battery left, I have usage 7 hours and 36 minutes, so pretty good, and waiting time of 51 hours. Now if we go ahead and scroll, we'll see that the main activity was mail, and this is on, I don't know why, but it's on, I don't know why I spend 50% of my time on email, but this is background activity, okay? So pretty strange that the mail takes almost half of the battery usage on this build, and for me, okay, of my usage. So again, 7 hours and 36 minutes with 20% of battery left. Now I'm recording this at 60 frames for you to check if any lag. I haven't seen any issues here, okay? No lag. I know there are some other people that told that there are some lag here and there, but I'm not seeing it, okay? Seems pretty good. No issues there, and regarding performance, if you go ahead and click on this Mac Rumor, for example, you'll see, I have a good internet, but despite that, it works without any flaws. There is sometimes some third-party apps that crash, but I believe they are not optimized for 11.4 yet, okay? But for me, everything works without any flaws at all. So if you want to install it, you can go ahead and do it. There isn't anything strange with these builds. Perhaps you see some drop frames here and there, but overall it seems a pretty good release. So perhaps next week we'll see the final build of 11.4. Now let's go ahead and go to the iPad Air, and you see in fact if it is slow or faster than the previous build. So guys, very well, here we are with the iPad Air first generation 64 gig device, okay? The build number on this device is the same, so let's go ahead. I was here in the battery, but for you to check, sorry about the blur, but I have to, that is my serial number, and I want to keep that private, so the build number is exactly the same as on the iPhone 8, so it's the 15F5079A, okay? So the same build number. Regarding the battery, I can tell you that I usually have, seeing, for example, it was 99% of seeing YouTube videos and 1% of mail, but of course you cannot see anything here because I have charged this device, or I turn it off, sorry. So, but usually about 6.5–7 hours, and I will tell you why. Because the battery here on this device, since it is a 4-year-old device, the remaining health battery is about 82%. So, lots of, almost 18% of this battery is lost. Okay, so, but usually I take about 6 to 7 hours, even on this build, iOS 11.4. Okay, now regarding performance, I've seen it since iOS 10. that the performance is, it's not as good as iOS 10. Okay, iOS 11, or in this case iOS 11.4, is worse than iOS 10. But this is the policy of Apple, of throttling the devices. I hope not, but I have my doubts. Now, guys, just the same site, Mac Rumors. You see how much it took, to load. But by the way, and since this was released right now, the keynote for the WWDC will be on June 4th, and I will be seeing this live, and probably I will record my thoughts afterwards, and I will release the video on the new things that we expect from Apple. Now, let's launch another website. Let's go ahead to Cult of Mac, for example. I don't know if this is too bright or not. I hope not. You see, it takes a little bit, to load the pages, but it's pretty usable. Okay, for an iPad, it's okay. Let's go to iMore, but just for you to see, I will take out the iPhone for you to check. It takes its time, but it works. Now, for example, on the iPhone, just for you to check, I hope this is in frame, the same size, Well, it takes its time also, but okay. So, but of course, in the iPhone, you have, a pretty fast response. Now, guys, since I am, of course, I'm telling you again that I'm recording on 1080p 60 frames per second, you can see if there is any drop frames. Of course, we don't have 3D touch here, so I cannot test that, but opening some folders, see some drop frames over there on the folders, but not bad, Let's go to the control center. Let's go ahead. Okay, not bad at all. So, guys, see, lots of drop frames over there, and again. So I don't expect that the next builds will improve this iPad. Of course, this is an old device, and Apple, of course, wants me to buy another one. But this is an iPad, and for now it works as I want. Slower, that's a fact, but it still works fine. I will tell you, if you have an older device, you can test this build, and you can always revert, as if Apple is still signing it in the first week. You can test, and then if you are not happy, revert to the previous build that you had. Of course, older devices tend to slow down. Now, this is in fact a big video now. I hope you like it. If you have any questions, go ahead, leave it in the comments below, and we'll be in touch pretty soon. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you on the next time. Bye bye.